Which comic book character enjoys dad jokes the most? The Punisher? Hey, thanks for stopping by this Comic Book Editions video today, as we have a prize win unboxing from J Hood Creative to open today. I'm so glad that you're here for this. So recently, J Hood Creative, my friend Jamie, celebrated an amazing accomplishment. He got his comic book grail, Giant Size X-Men #1. I was so happy for him, and I was so excited that he did a live stream to unbox it too, and I can share in that happiness. I could see how much that meant to him. But even before then, just hearing him talk about that, I knew how much that book meant to him. Not only was I happy for him, but I find that inspiring, not only to myself as a collector, but I think other collectors find that inspiring as well. When you see your friend be able to do that, you think, well, maybe there's a book out there that I don't think I'm ever going to own that I could end up owning too. So that's cool in itself. And Coach Vic was there, so howdy, Coach Vic. And not only did they share this awesome moment, a huge collection moment for Jamie in the live stream, but he was generous enough, no surprise, to offer a prize win during that live stream, and I ended up winning it, which I was so excited about. And that's what we're going to open in today's Comic Book Editions video. Before we do, I do want to remind you of an AOK that J Hood Creative sent, not all that long ago. And inside were some great comic books, but the jewel of that AOK was this sketch cover that he did for me of Season 1 Lynda Carter as Wonder Woman. It still takes my breath away when I look at that cover. It's not one that I kind of glance at. It's one that when I look at it, I just sit there and stare at it and just in awe of his talent, and so appreciative that he wanted to share that with me and bestow that upon me. I love it. I still love it to this day. So check out that video if you haven't had a chance to see that. So today we are going to unbox this bad boy. I actually know what books are in here and I'm excited about them. There's several that I'm excited about, but one in particular really made me go, oh my gosh. When he was showing these books before he did the giveaway, and I was like, oh, that's good. That's a good book. That's a good book. Oh, I like that. I like that. Then he showed this one book and I'm like, I want this. I hope I win this. I hope I win this. And I did win it. You're going into fast forward mode. And in just a moment, I'll share with you what the prize win was. Okay. So we're ready, and we got a nice healthy stack of books here to share with you. So let's get to the fun part. Book number 1. Yes, Fantastic Four. This is issue 246, it looks like. And this is one, I'm a Fantastic Four fan, if you didn't know, and I'm trying to fill in my run of issues that I don't have, and this is one that I don't have. So that was exciting to see. We got Too Many Dooms on this cover. Great floating head there in the center, and then the FF each fighting a version of Dr. Doom on the cover. That's awesome. So, and this is definitely in the sweet spot in the era of Fantastic Four that I really enjoy. So he started pulling out actually a bunch of Fantastic Four books that he was showing that were going to go into this prize one, and I was like, ooh, that's good. Ooh, I like those. So this is awesome to have. Thank you. There's more FF in this giveaway. Let's see if this next book is one. It is. It's 241. And once again, another book that I don't have. I have a lot of scattered issues within this range. Actually, I have a lot of scattered issues that go back between maybe the 170s through the 260s. Scattered in that area. And then I have when She-Hulk joined FF, I have a pretty consistent run of those up until, just past 300. So this will be a great one to enjoy too. We see here we got Ben Grimm changing from the Thing into Ben. I believe this was the time period that he was able to do that on his own. He had a choice in the matter. So this is cool. I'm going to really enjoy digging into these. This one is really heated up some. It's Fantastic Four 245, and I think out of everything that I'm showing you in this video today, I think this is the only one that I actually have already, but from the glancing that I'm doing, it looks like an upgraded copy, which I wanted to get an upgraded copy of too. This book is heated up a little bit too, because this is the first time we see Franklin Richards as an adult. It's a very good story too. Just a kind of a one-off story that really focuses, as you can tell on the cover, of Sue Storm. And she's even being interviewed by a Barbara Walters type character in the issue too, and comes back, and there's this adult version of Franklin that's creating all this havoc and chaos in the Baxter Building and New York City. So that's what she deals with. Fantastic story to read if you don't have it in your collection. And like I said, lots of spec on Franklin Richards. So this is a Franklin Richards key issue for sure. Happy to have an upgraded copy, because that was in my goal to be able to get an upgraded copy sometime of this book. This was the book that I was talking about before, that I was like, I was looking at those FFs going, ooh, that's good, that's good, that's good. And then he showed this, and I went, oh, I want to win this. I want to win this pack. And it was Teen Titans Volume 1, issue number 20. It's the Titans fit the Battle of Jericho. So I don't have very many Silver Age Teen Titans Volume 1 comic books left to get for my collection. It's really down there, very low. You can count on one hand with some fingers left over. And this is one I didn't have. So that made it even more sweet. And I've been looking at this book recently too, looking at some copies of it. And I'm so glad I didn't pull the trigger. I came close one time recently, but I'm glad now that I didn't pull the trigger, because it was meant to be that I would end up winning this. If J. Hood didn't have to give away anything in this stream, I was so happy to be there and enjoy that moment with him. Even if he just gave away one book, of course he doesn't. He doesn't roll like that. He's so kind and generous. But I'm so happy to have this book. I hope you can tell how happy I am to have this, because I truly am. Awesome. Thank you. Here's a fun book. This is Orion of the New Gods, issue number 3, it looks like. And I don't have anything from this series, so this will be cool to check out. I'm familiar with the characters, and I'm familiar with New Gods and the Jack Kirby stuff. But like I said, don't have any issues at all from this title. So I was very happy to have this now. Very nice, very good. This will be a good read too. And who knows, it could end up... I could end up getting the entire series. That happened in my last AOK from J. Hood Creative. He sent me a couple issues of Steel, the Bronze Age title that only lasted 5 issues. And I think J. Hood sent me about half of them, and I just ended up buying the rest of them and sat down and read them all like in one session from beginning to end, and really enjoyed it. So it's happened before. It could happen again is what I'm saying. Okay, up next. Ooh, another Fantastic Four, 235, and don't have this one either. So that's nice. Cool cover there. Very cool cover. I'm excited to check this out. Looks like the John Byrne era of FF. Nice. Speaking of Fantastic Four, I'm going to be doing an all Marvel and all Make Mine Marvel comic book editions video coming up soon on my channel. And you'll see a little more Fantastic Four shown in that video when it drops. A couple of the books are upgraded copies for me, and some other FFs just from different eras. So be on the lookout for that sometime here on my YouTube channel in the near future. So I have to take something back that I just said a little bit before. Here's Alpha Flight Volume 1, issue number 12. I actually do have this one too. I'm not sure if this is an upgraded copy or not. It possibly might be. I forgot that this one was in the pack, but this is cool. Not only do I have an Alpha Flight number 12, my friend Andre AOK'd me a Brazilian copy of this comic book too, but it's really small. It's not quite, it's larger than Digest, but not by much. And it does have the same cover here as the one on the States. So that's cool. But I haven't reread my Alpha Flights in quite some time, so that will be fun to sit down and start rereading some Alpha Flight comic books too. More John Byrne goodness. I detect a theme. Cool. And one shall surely die. Ooh. Few more to show you. Darwyn Cooke's Solo. Look at that. Look at that cover. Less is more sometimes when it comes to covers, and this definitely is less, but it certainly speaks a lot. I'm not really familiar with this, but I want to say that Jamie was raving about this when he was talking about this on the live stream, so I'm excited to check this out. I'm familiar with Darwyn Cooke and his work, but I'm not familiar with his title, so this will be something new for me to check into, and I'm looking forward to that. Very much. Yeah. I like how it's different colors too in the trade dress. That's cool. Put some little dashes of color there on that white cover. All right, I think we got one more to show you, which is very cool. The Mighty Thor issue number 17. So the Thor movie is out now. I just did, actually, no, it's coming up this upcoming Friday for comic book, for Cover By here on my YouTube channel. I even forget what I'm talking about for a minute. Cover By with Cookie from Just a Little Podcast and Comics for Thomas. This Friday, we're going to do a Thor-themed Cover By to celebrate the new movie that's out. I haven't had a chance to see the movie yet. I'm trying to stay away from the spoilers, but if you just kind of want to let me know, either a thumbs up, thumbs down on it, on what you thought if you've seen it already. As spoiler-free as you can in the comments, that's cool. But this is a nice cover too, with a Juggernaut. Thor versus the Juggernaut. You know, I bet that's an interesting matchup. It's one that I hadn't thought about much myself, but I can see that playing out to be a pretty cool interaction between the two of them. So this is an awesome prize pack, for sure. I would love to know which cover out of all of these that I showed today was your favorite. Leave that in the comment section below. Do you have any of these books? Are you looking for any of them? Comment on that below too. What's your grail? We can talk about that too. Maybe I'll be in a live stream sometime when you achieve your grail. Like I said, that's always so cool to see happen and so inspirational. And of course, we can't forget J. Hood too, was also the creator of, they were temporary tattoos, but the YouTube comic community kind of used them as the first ever YouTube comic community trading cards, which were a bunch of fun. And such a great friend, so kind, so talented. And I'm so fortunate to be friends with J. Hood and Coach Vic as well. And Alan, I don't want to forget about Alan. Alan's pretty creative too. And I really enjoy Coach Vic and J. Hood and sometimes Alan. They used to do a Saturday morning show, but they kind of moved that into prime time. And I don't have a lot of stuff going on Monday evening, so that's like a perfect time for me to watch too. So I put the link to J. Hood Creative's YouTube channel in the description for this video. So make sure to sub him up if you aren't already and catch some of those live streams and just get in on the fun. He always has a good topic. He has things well mapped out, and he really plays off the audience chat, which makes it a lot of fun too. And he puts up with me, which I appreciate. So you made it to the end of another Comic Book Editions video. I'm so thankful and appreciative of you for making it this far. Thank you again, Jamie, for this prize win. I'm beyond excited to read these stories. These were books, too, I think Jamie mentioned, either that he had doubles of, or he went to a convention and bought some books that he didn't think he had, and then he realized he did have. So, but that turned out to work into my favor today, as they have a happy home here now. Thanks again for making it to the end of this Comic Book Editions video. Give my channel a subscription if you're not subscribed already. Give this video a thumbs up. Sharing the channel and this video with someone that you think might enjoy it is another great way to show support. I'll catch you all for the next Comic Book Editions video soon. Until then, take care. Bye.